MLB Network Baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Pence.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brandon Crawford is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate. Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. A little bouncer. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brummett is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Batting fourth, center fielder Ian Desmond.
So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Scott is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Indians strand a couple. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Brummett. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Randy Wiggins. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Desmond is after it, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, Chris Kyle. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Nope,
and that's too high, ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kelsey into shallow center, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's a high pop-up. Randall settles under it near second. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Christian on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, T.J. Kelsey.
Digging in, T.J. Kelsey. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that's in there for a strike. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Randall. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
If this 2nd inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Brandon Crawford, I call him the magic man. He can pick it. You ever seen him catch a ball through his legs? Yeah, he'll do that in the game every now and then. He's really turned himself into a complete player, particularly the Gold Glove defense doesn't hurt.
Settling in now, Angel Vargas. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Digging in, Owen Christian. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
Into the box, Scott McGriff. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Nope. 3-0. to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Walker steps into his windup. Here comes the 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate, Edward Arnold. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Fastball in there.
One's the count.
Walker removed to first. Don't want to forget about him. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Hunter Pence.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Tyler Scott took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Tyler Scott.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready for another chance, Randy Wiggins. Walker peers in. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Striding in once again, Chris Kyle. Here's the first pitch to him, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Ian Desmond.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And we'll call up our Indians leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
That misses. 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, That's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Yonherba Solarte. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Curtis Randall. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Orioles, the shortstop, Curtis
Here comes the first
Randall.
pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hence, ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first
Now
out.
batting, the designated hitter, Angel Vargas.
Now in the box, Angel Vargas. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The right fielder, number 19, Owen Christian.
Stepping in, Owen Christian comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Walker gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Crawford's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they're on top 1-0. At the plate, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The designated hitter, J.J. Hardy.
And that's in there for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fouled back.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Shot foul over towards the dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Into the box now, TJ Kelsey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Scott McGriff. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
McGriff.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Ready now. Edward Arnold comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Now at the plate, Tyler Scott. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Scott is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Christian Brummett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Orioles leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Brummett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Randy Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Chris Kyle. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the box, Curtis Randall. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. One out and a runner on second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Runner at second here with one man out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch strike three called. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
Third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Ready once again, Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGriff is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, J.J. Hardy.
Ready for another shot now. J.J. Hardy. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Mike Minor gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Minor.
Angel Vargas will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Owen Christian.
Ready for another chance. Owen Christian. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott McGriff. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Minor ready with a 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with the cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Runners on the move for second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Roberto Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Roberto Gonzalez.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
And the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, TJ Kelsey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Christian will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder,
pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Christian is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Matt Reynolds is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 16, Matt Reynolds.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Scott. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Ready now, Christian Brummett. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. It doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
All right,
review.
we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
In now, Randy Wiggins. Pitch swung on and missed the... And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Object for Cleveland, center fielder Ian Desmond.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jake Arrieta earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Taijuan Walker is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 9-1. Loss goes to Taiwan Walker. He falls to 5-8. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.